Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It's very hard to overlook this guy, Jean-Philippe Mateta, Peter. A player who has a great touch for a big man. He may be old-fashioned, but I like his subtle movements inside the box that allow him to be so effective.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He can get that clear, pinged towards the front line. Great ball if he can get there. Ahamada showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Osula played out to the left flank. Klein forwards and with intent, and the counter is on. Naioni, that's an imaginative pass. Ahamada, lovely feet. Ahamada's cross. No, that's not going to find its target. Moved on forwards. Richards gets over and intercepts. Nyoni.
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the fullbacks to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Klein finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Livramento charging forward down that flank. Livramento picks it up now. Oh, smashing header! Goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bullish header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Osula actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Riyad, aim forwards. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. And it's played in here. Well read. And the danger is averted. So what can they make of this? Riyad. Riyad, nicely aimed pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Ahamada. Mateta. Mateta! Livramento has created one goal already. And that's really well manoeuvred. Mateta. Now who's going to be first to this? One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Over to the left. Gordon! Gordon! Osula. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Ducouré. Has a look and plays it forward. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cleared away. Out for a throw. He's in a good... And the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Foot in. And he has been fouled there. Now it's Mateta. Osula. Osula shifted upfield. And the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Turns and tries a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Ahamada. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Miley. Tonali. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it's his reading.
Big chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Klein attempts a clearance. He can run onto that. He has found the way through. Ahamada. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mateta is offering a right smile there.
Livramento. And he welcomes it in. Showing good feet. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's the chance to counter. Jeremy Pino. Ahamada. And he's managed to get free. Ahamada caresses it through. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. And they can counter here. And that could set him on his way. Osula. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Riyadh moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Willock, decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Willock clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Doucouré gets it away. And it's Trippier. And he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Linton. And it's been played through. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Chance, surely! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Willock. Cleared without complication.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Defending was strong and firm. Willock. Played into space. Elanga. Chance for a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Can he finish? He's kept it out just. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution.
Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Richards gets good distance on it. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's a mighty effort! It wasn't a great header in the end. And reclaimed it in a trice. Willock played out towards the right wing. Played into the middle. Great challenge, time to perfection. Gehi goes forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Any reflections on what you've seen? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Lucas Paqueta, has found his feet, Peter. He admitted himself that he applied too much pressure on himself when he first arrived in Italy, and he didn't feature as he would have liked, but now he's starting to live up to expectations. And he's not quite the number 10, the Milanese, I think once expected, but he's turned himself into a very creative number 8.
Okay, interesting. Tonali, Osula, Elanga, Reed, Todibo, Reed, and no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's played forward. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Tonali. Played out to the right. Played back in. Gordon. Chance, surely! It could be danger here. Caught offside that time. Hermansen sends that a long way. Gordon's cross. Tries to get it clear. Have it back and can go again. Trippier. Now here's the delivery. Reed. Fulkrug. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Gordon. Chance here to counter. Elanga. The referee's awarded a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Trippier. There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Todibo, aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Osula! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Moved on forwards. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Gordon. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. Gets his head on it! Chance to shoot! Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Hermansen, long ball by the goalkeeper. Lucas Paqueta does really well to win the ball there. Elanga. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kilman, played towards the front line. That has been cut short. Gordon. Socek. Reed. Now it's Bowen. Wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Nice physical challenge. Gordon with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Lucas Paqueta. Now who's going to be first to this? That's good running with the ball. And now the breakaway. Now it's Gordon. Oh, what a ball! He'll try to... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries a shot! And the counter is on. Wan-Bissaka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. Tonali did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Over to the left. And it's Gray. It's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Gordon. Osula. Osula! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Osula, nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gordon. Reed. Wan-Bissaka, gently done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tonali. And that is a little undercooked. Lucas Paqueta. Gordon. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Kilman, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Socek played with finesse. Socek is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution in progress.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Willock. He's in plenty of space here. No, that is clearly overhit. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lucas Paqueta. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Todibo aimed forwards. And it's played forward.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gray played out to the left flank. And he's managed to get free. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lucas Paqueta, gently done. Miley. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes...
Shoots! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Number 68.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Great chance! Oh, and another try! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake, I think.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on the field is...
Keeper's got good distance on that. The muscular approach does pay off here. Willock does really well to win the ball there. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There's the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Socek. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Trippier, gently done. And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your final thoughts, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front too. He loves every opportunity to make a forward run.
And Livramento is the guilty party there.
Udogi.
And he's managed to get free. Simons. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Tonali. And it's played forward. Gordon. Xavi Simons.
Udogi.
Tell. Picks it up out wide. Bruno Guimaraes. Brilliantly cut out. Sarr shifted upfield.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Gordon can get it clear. And it's João Palhinha. Gordon absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Olusesi. Sarr. And here's Tell. Sarr. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out wide. He's found a way through. Gordon, and he's gone backward here. Now it's Tell. Now it's Simons. Tonali. Bruno Guimaraes finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Now it's Willock. Willock! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Willock brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Xavi Simons. And here's Tell. And he's running through. Tell played out towards the right wing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gordon. Willock. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Tell. Tell! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Willock. Spread out to the left. Gordon. A chance to play it in. Hits it first time. There it is! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Van der Ven. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Osula! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And he's done it. It's a goal, thanks to... After 45 minutes is...
So that's 2 now without reply. And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So, oh, what a climb! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no...
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Xavi Simons looking to get on the end of this. He's still got it, needs help. It's a loose ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Saar, gently done. Tell! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Tell is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Gordon under intense pressure.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Played out to the right. Chance for a shot! Sarr with the clearance. Out of play for a throw.
Number 41, number 20, number 22,
Bentancur, who was a starter in the last game. João Palhinha. And here's Tell. Tonali charging forward, the ball at his feet. Elanga. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Sarr. João Palhinha. Odobert. Odobert. Great defending, strong and determined. Bentancur. And it's Simons. João Palhinha. Oh, great play! He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Gets good distance on it. Bentancur. And that's a good... Kudos! It's anyone's ball now. Tell. Chance here to counter. He's through here. Elanga. Elanga! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. What are you thinking about the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
But there's going to be another change here. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. João Palhinha. Oh, nicely intercepted. João Palhinha. And it's Kudus. Bentancur wins the duel this time. Tries a deft little ball. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Bentancur. Kudus. And here's Solanke. Odobert! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Moved on forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Tonali. He's shifting through the gears here. And they've been given a corner. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Sarr. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. 4 added minutes on the board. Solanke. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Spence. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?